begin with breaking news in the South Bay, where firefighters are now battling a house fire.
And our Phil Blauer's on top of the story. He starts us off with what we know.
Yeah, this is in the 2200 block of Conifer Avenue down there in South Bay, and you can see this house a few years old there. They've got some white smoke on it, which is good, but let's go ahead and hopefully the Skyfox will zoom in where those firefighters are, because if you see a satellite dish right there, if we can zoom in perhaps, or we can tell them to zoom in, there's actually a cat that's there. It's a black cat. It's been stuck on that roof, so firefighters are trying to deal with not only still putting out hot spots within this home, but they're going to try to rescue that cat. But that cat is sitting right there. It's a black cat right underneath the dish that you see there in sort of the middle left portion of your screen. At one point, one firefighter was trying to get the cat to come down off the roof, kind of where that gentleman is now standing on the top of the eaves there, but the cat moved to the other side. Since then, that cat has moved back. And that's hopefully good news that they'll be able to get that cat out of there. We don't know if anybody was inside the home at the time this fire broke out about 40 minutes ago. Again, it's in the 2200 block of Conifer near Hollister Street. But they were really focusing on trying to get that cat to come out of there. And we don't know if the cat was injured, but obviously the firefighters are hoping to make a rescue there. But once again, Marie and Andrew, we just don't know how this fire started. But we're going to stay with this for a little while, and hopefully, again, they'll get the cat out of there, and he'll have another life.
I mean,
or she will.
He or she, 9 lives. Are they attempting to actually remove the cat from that area, from that dish? I know that they were trying to earlier.
Yeah, I think right now part of the issue is they're trying to cut holes in the roof here to get some ventilation, because once again, we don't know if anybody's inside there. We don't know how it started, and it appears the cat seems to be okay with them just sitting there on the edge. I don't know if it's going to leap, because that's from a second story. That could be at least a 20-foot jump. So we know that cats can do that and land on their feet. But I'm surprised they haven't made a move for the cat. You know, right now we've been watching this for about 15, 20 minutes, but at least it's away from the active smoke and flames at this home. Well, you can see it's very, very treacherous there. Got to be very, very careful. That you can tell that the shingles on that roof are very slippery. They're basically almost non-existent. But look at the water that's still being poured on this fire, you guys. There is still active flame toward the front of the house. Again, a lot of smoke coming out of there. Started about 40 minutes ago. Conifer Avenue and Hollister Street in the Palm City area, if you know where that is. We're still trying to effort information about whether or not anybody's home, but that cat, now I don't really see that cat with the water rushing down. Did you guys see what happened? Maybe it slid off.
Yeah, the water was rushing right down toward it,
Yeah, so, well, maybe that was hopefully...
They had it in a position where it was, like you said, away from, you know, where the majority of the smoke and flames are right now, so I think that was kind of their #1 goal. They weren't real focused on it at this point. But these firefighters, and a ton of them, by the way, more than a dozen, certainly maybe 2 dozen that are working on this fire. And now the challenge, you know, as they're trying to cut those holes in the roof, create that ventilation, as you see the chainsaws in their hands, is to be able to traverse this roof that is fairly steep, it looks like, and obviously do so with a ladder, not an easy thing to do. So we saw kind of a precarious situation a moment ago.
You can see those flames, though, actively burning right now.
It's incredible to see these guys in action, because it's not an easy job, and it is an important one to try to get this fire under control.